Hi, this is Dan Lefebvre, creator of Waking Up Productive, and for several years I've been helping entrepreneurs to think accurately and get results faster. And in today's 2-minute training, I'm going to talk about the number one reason why we're not productive. And you'd be surprised, it's not procrastination. So let me go over the whiteboard and we'll get started. All right, so today's topic is multitasking, as you can see. What I'd like you to do is take a sheet of paper and just write these words. I can multitask. Write them down, and then below them, write each number that corresponds with the letter. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 13. So write down I can multitask, and then the numbers 1 through to 13. So go ahead and do that. Now once you're done that, I would like you to do the same thing, but slightly different. I'd like you to write I and then 1, C and then 2, A and then 3, N and then 4, M and then 5, and so on, right to the end. Now go ahead and do this, and I'm going to keep teaching as we're doing this, but just recognize when you're doing the second practice how much time it takes to switch between tasks, switch between a alphanumeric and then a numeric, between a letter and a number. How much time that takes. You're switching back and forth. You have to switch your brain. You can't just go from writing letters to numbers. You're going to have to switch back and forth. And that's what multitasking is. It's when you do the switching back and forth. You switch, switch, switch from one thing to another, and you exhaust your brain. And in fact, you have to keep switching your brain so it keeps going on different tangents, different trains of thought. And it does gobble up your energy. It does gobble up your mental currency. And I talk about mental currency because, you know what? You would not invest financial currency into something that wasn't worthwhile. And honestly, multitasking is a really bad investment of your mental currency, because what's happening is you're pouring out thoughts every day, switching back and forth from one thing to another, going from your iPhone to your computer to one thing to another, to answering the phone, to sending text messages, and switching and switching and switching all day long. And if you do that all day long, it's ineffective. And I'm here to tell you that if you could focus on things, focus on one thing, blocks of time, blocks of focus time, that's going to give you such greater results. All right, so listen, next time you go to do multitasking, think about this exercise you just did and think, maybe I can just focus on one thing for a period of time versus switching all over the place, and just start to practice that. All right, so put it to work. I hope this really works for you, and I have some super videos coming up for you that are going to show you some other ways to become more productive. So keep an eye on your inbox for those too.